Crypto Maniac in the house. Keaton Bailey in the house. I appreciate everybody for dropping in. We will be live in less than a minute now. And I realized I had the wrong countdown screen, so I just kind of blew it up and got rid of the Gamify on there. Oh well, what can you do but improvise? All right, and here we are. Welcome to the Crypto Bubbles Show. No, I'm just kidding. This is the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Research Show. How's everybody feeling tonight? Get these glasses right. Like I said, Crypto Maniacs in the house. Keaton Bailey is in the house. Good to have names I recognize in the chat. I don't see a blues guy yet. Hopefully he comes through today and forget about us. So, what's new with the crypto bubbles, right? It's Monday. How's everybody feeling? Bitcoin's been pumping. It's a great day. And MYX up 27.1%. Cake still running at 17.4%. What's it up to? Topped out at about 380, almost 390 today. Nice. That Stark still running. That is Bitcoin DeFi coin. Mantle. And it looks like we're getting the move for quite a few of the alts, but the hour looks a little red. MemeX down 9%. Only thing really pumping is Mantle in this last hour. Very interesting. Happened to my CoinGecko page. I must have exited out. All right, so let's see what's going on today. So right now, BTC $124,720. Ethereum cracked 4,700 today, but it's sitting at 4,686 now. I'd like to see Ethereum stay above 500, or 4,500 that is. It'll definitely stay above 500, right? XRP $2.99 is just playing with me at that $3 mark, but hey, $2.99 is just as good as $3 in my opinion. For now, I'd like to see it go up. BNB $1,223, up 18.9% in the last 7 days. Solana creeping up to $232. Dogecoin 26 cents, that is. Not dollars. Whew, that would be something. Tron 34 cents. Cardano 87 cents. Chainlink $23.38. Sui $3.63. XLM 40 cents. Avalanche $30.67. Hyperliquid $47.27. And we've been ending on HBAR at 23 cents. All right. So that's kind of the pulse on the market for the day. Let's go to what's trending, see if we see anything new. We've been all over what is trending now for weeks and weeks and weeks. Hey, what's this XS token? We will definitely take a look at that. We have Punk Strategy still hanging out there. I'd like to see Pudgy Strategy take over on the trending. Plume, not a new coin, but I mean it's definitely trending where we haven't seen it trending before. And over to Crypto Rank. We will check on those coins. But like I keep saying, we're going to go ahead and look at all the coins that are trending before we start going into them. Fear and Greed, not Fear and Green, but it is in green, at 71 greed on the Fear and Greed index. That's like a tongue twister. Thank you, Sourced and Sold. So let's go to what is trending for Crypto Rank. And it looks like the usual. We got Lena XPL, Aster, Falcon Finance, 00, Avantis, Open Eden, Starknet. We saw that's been pumping. Why does this seem a little off? Okay, I don't know why I thought so. Anoma. I did make another review of Anoma. It'll be out tomorrow. Or I made like an official review of it, not like our deep dives that we did for 2 days. EG and Cloud, Zero Gravity Labs. What is this? Chain Opera AI. Okay, that's one we'll definitely take a look at. I believe we've looked at that before. And as far as the top 20 most visited coins in the last 7 days, we have... See anything new? Lighter still hanging out. Flying Tulips. We'll look at that again. We definitely already looked at that. Everlyn and Kjin and Clink. Clink logo looking a lot like the Flying Tulip logo though. So all right, we'll start back over at CoinGecko. I want to look at this SX token or network. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying token. So let's take a look at it. $45.3 million in market cap. Ethereum contract. SX roll-up. So it has its own contract, right? Arbitrum 1. We will take a look at their website. .bet, huh? Cryptomaniac says, look like Luna was added to Coinbase roadmap. Hopefully it'll get listed. Yeah, I hope so. Cryptomaniac, do you own any of it? My MetaMask is trying to connect to this. No, thank you. So it looks like somewhere you can place some bets. Looks like sports stuff. This seems like a pretty good idea, honestly. Parlays. Okay. And all kinds of different things. Got hockey, football, baseball, soccer. All right. So if you want to place some bets, but crypto, but Web3, well, then you come on down here to sx.bets. But do they have like a regular website? Bet they probably do. It's just a simple write-up, huh? The vision of SX is to become the global liquidity hub for sports betting. So you heard it here first. XX Network is betting. Don't really need to go too much farther, right? It's GambleFi, prediction markets, kind of like Polymarket. And it took a nice jump today. It's still pretty small. See, it jumped from like 7.5 cents to like 8.5 cents. It jumped like a penny, but that was 20% right there. Tokenomics say 1 billion max supply tokens, 534.4 million circulating. So like a little more than half. It's like 50% vested. And it's recently migrated from an old contract to a new contract. Okay. So we got the sauce a little bit on that. We're warming up. So I have a decent bag of it. Okay. Glad to hear that, Cryptomaniac. Personally, I just didn't get the chance to buy it, to be honest with you. Maybe a huge mistake on my part. But you can't get them all. It's not Pokemon. We can't catch them all out here. Sorry, my son is into Pokemon now, so I have to hear that all the time. Plume. I mean, if you don't know what Plume is, I don't know where you've been, but Plume is a pretty popular project. $366.8 million in its market cap. I did a full review of this project back like when it kind of came out. What's the max chart say? January 20th, 2025. 10 billion tokens in the max supply, 3 billion in the circulating supply with an Ethereum contract. Let's go to their website. There's Blues guy. Says, hey, sorry guys, I just finished work. Be in soon. Hey, no worries, man. He said just finishing work. No worries at all, man. Appreciate you letting us know what was going on with you, though. RWAs that feel just like crypto, transforming assets into globally accessible financial tools with true crypto native utility. Ecosystems, community, technology, seamless RWA distribution, fully end-to-end. So let's see. Got Ondo, Black Opal, Nest for yield. Cool. Plume is a cool project. Very, very connected, right? Very RWA, right? That is the main niche for Plume. So if you're trying to categorize Plume and what it is, I'd put it in RWA category for sure. Yeah, I want to buy so many different cryptos. Exactly. But if you spread yourself too thin, you'll get big pumps, but you won't make a lot of money. And so it's like, that's the game, is trying to own as many as you can so you have as many shots and opportunities, many moonshots as possible without diluting the money to where you don't really get much. Whoa, we got a new name in the chat. Bitcoin Agu 3000 BTC. What's up, man? Hello, bro. Appreciate you coming through. We are just kind of warming up here, and we're going through all the trending coins. And for us who are here a lot, we've been through most of these coins. But if there's anything you're interested in, Bitcoin 3000, that's what I'm going to call you. I like that. If there's anything that you're interested in, feel free to throw it in the chat. I'll take a look at it for you. Never financial advice, though. This is research and deep dive educational purposes. Said I only own 6 now, says Cryptomaniac. Okay. Hey, hopefully those 6 pop, man. I mean, when we really hit that euphoricness, I mean, everything's going to pop to some degree. Some much more than others, though, and that's the game. And you're never going to get it 100% right. Nobody, when you hear people talking like they're going to get in this project and then they're going to sell out of it and buy this project next week and this, that, and the other. In my experience, I've never seen anybody really do that well. Because it's a lot of what you think and it's a lot of like just believing certain things are going to happen, not knowing the fact of your own ignorance, right? And then they usually get wrecked. And I've heard lots of people talk like that. You know, they're going to buy this coin and hold it for about 2 weeks, and then they're going to sell it because the market's going to go down. And then, like, the next thing you know, I check in with them, like, 2 months ago, 2 months later, and they're just like, trading? I don't trade. And it's like, yeah, because you got wrecked. Anyways, never happy to see people get wrecked. Don't get me wrong. So the Bitcoin DeFi layer. See, Bitcoin 3000 says thanks. You're absolutely welcome. Blues Guy in the house. What's up, Blues Guy? Welcome in, welcome in. I just got married to things. I just get married to things. Okay, Cryptomaniac. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. For sure. That's why I held everything from the last bull run. Not everything, but most things. Because I didn't really understand the 4-year cycle at that point. So Starknet, I keep seeing it pop up. It was in their crypto bubbles for today. And yeah, it's Bitcoin DeFi. I just wanted to click on it and double check that I was actually correct about that. Why did I close? Why did I do that? Close crypto rank. Let's get us back to where we were. And how's everybody feeling today on a Monday? Let me know. Let me know how you're feeling on a Monday. How you feeling about the market? Are your bags pumping? Are your bags packed? Do you have capital on the sideline and you were waiting? Are you freaking out trying to figure out, what to get into and when to get into it? All different types of stages of being in the market, from being a trader to a 4-year or just a swing trader, somebody who buys and holds until, for months or something like that. So many different ways to play the game. $506 million market cap for this Chain Opera AI or Co-AI. So Bitcoin 3000 says, do you make alpha points from Binance? I do have a Binance account, although I don't go there very often. I'm in America, and maybe you are too. I know you can still kind of use it from there. But I use a lot of Mexi Global, and they have alpha as well. So, yeah, I mostly use that. We were just buying some Binanceans the other day for the heck of it, and it went up. Chain Opera AI, collaborative intelligence of AI networks, co-created and co-owned by the community. I don't know why I got hung up on that first word. It's crazy. The collaborative intelligence of AI networks, co-creating, co-owned by the community. Okay, so it's AI. It's very community driven. I don't like this at all. What is this? Like the magnifying glass? No, get out of here with that. I don't know. I'm big on websites when it comes to reading a lot of these websites, and I don't like that feature at all. So why Chain Opera AI? Well, that's the question, right? Why would we want this versus anything else? He says, I'm from South America. Sorry for my English. I speak Spanish. Your English seemed fine to me. Matter of fact, Bitcoin 3000, if you didn't say that, I wouldn't have really even noticed. And I'm being honest. I wouldn't have noticed that you were Spanish. So kudos to being here. Hopefully I'm not hard to understand or anything like that. Your super AI agent and agent social network. So our thesis is that artificial general intelligence, AGI, will not arise from a single large model like today's large language models, but from collaborative intelligence, a network of specialized models across modalities and agents working together in complex workflows contributed by distributed institutes and individuals in a decentralized ecosystem. So they're saying not a single large language model, but more of like a collective of many, collaborative intelligence AIs, and that they'll train, I don't know, each other, one big super AI, something like that. So they have this terminal. Okay, this is interesting stuff. I don't want to read the entire website to you. I think I'd probably bore you to death here. I don't want to do that. But we got it on our radar, and what's the most important thing? That we categorize it. We raise our crypto IQs by being able to see a project. Here's their little logo. You can see them moving it around a bunch of times, but in the corner, that's their little logo. So the logo, you see it, you hear Chain Opera AI, and it's an AI project very much centered around large language models and training of AI. Yes, we definitely missed you, Blue Sky. Don't think that we didn't. So we have this EVAA protocol. Only 24 million in its market cap. Is it worth the speculation? Let's put it that way. And this is the Ton network. So this is built into Ton built into Telegram. Ton is the Web3, infrastructure of Telegram. I guess that's a good way to put it. And you can swap here, you can stake here. I know a lot of people say this is the type of infrastructure that is kind of missing from Telegram. I definitely play around with Telegram a little bit, mostly there for the games and the airdrops, but I don't really talk to a lot of people on it, It's not like WeChat for me or anything like that. If somebody has my number, they could just text me. Why do I want to talk to them on Telegram? I don't know. Not out there just talking to strangers. Although people who randomly message you, they're obviously scammers. And it's just like, who does this work on? Who is just like giving all their life secrets away to some random person who messages them on Telegram? But they're getting somebody out there. UG don't like Telegram. I mean, I don't dislike Telegram. I like it for like GameFi. I like the Gamify feature, the like little built-in different apps and stuff. But I don't really see the point in having a whole separate app for me to talk to people in. Just text me. I mean, I don't know. Is that weird? Am I weird for that? So Open Eden, let's pull that up. 00, that's another one a lot of people might not know. For us, we go over this stuff daily, so I don't know. It feels repetitive, but for a lot of people, maybe it's not. 65 million in market cap for this Open Eden, ticker Eden. Let's march over to the website. Says redefining finances with real-world asset tokenization. So right there, they've told you what category they are in. Real-world assets. Yo, that sneeze came out of nowhere. It's crazy. just came upon me like that. Open Eden is building the bridge to a new financial system. Our mission is to unlock trillions by bringing real-world assets on-chain, seamless and securely, regulated, world-class, trusted. And I was like making the joke that they say regulated, world-class, and trusted, and you can trust them because they literally wrote it right on their website. I mean, what more do you need from them to know that they are both world-class and trusted? All jokes, but I think it's hilarious when they write stuff like that. All right, we're caught up on the chat. So here's some backers of this project. YZI Labs, that's Binance Lives. YZI Labs. We got Ripple, we got Arbitrum. BlackRock is even in there, so they're bound to succeed, right? They got BlackRock. BlackRock wouldn't pump and dump this coin. They wouldn't do that, right? No, not weird for having your opinion. I use Telegram mainly to send files and videos as it does not have a limit size. That's a really good point, actually. That is a really good point. I mean, lately I've been even using Discord, but if you don't pay for Nitro, then they do limit you, which is the only reason why I have Nitro. It's because I was trying to post videos in our Discord. By the way, anybody who's not in our Discord, especially Bitcoin 3000, it is in the description. Go join the community on Discord, and you can ask questions or talk to us anytime that we are not live. And I say we because we are the community. It's not just me. We have a good community of people like Blues Guy and Orhan. Orhan must still be asleep. Blues Guy, call Orhan and tell him to wake up and get to the stream. He shouldn't be sleeping right now. So easy and, man, so practical. Yeah, I mean, that is very, very true, Blues Guy. The whole sending files a lot of times, like with your email, it's just ridiculous. For a long time, and I'm sure it's probably the same thing for you. A long time, make a lot of music, and like sending my music to people was ridiculous. It was very annoying. Be all excited to finish something and try to send it over to the studio or something, and have to like jump through hoops. All right, Flying Tulip. We found this the other day. Doesn't appear to be out. They did raise $200 million. This guy is the founder. Okay, we do have a website. Good. I know we looked at it. Yes, Discord is amazing. So much info and community. Join the Discord. Exactly, Blues Guy. Couldn't have said it better. Better. I feel like I did the exact same thing when I read this. Better yield, better UX. What happens is I start reading better yield and I'm already trying to move on. Haven't even finished the word yet. Hilarious. Better yield, better UX. Flying Tulip introduces several first of their kind on-chain financial innovations while solving critical problems that limit capital efficiency and market access in existing DeFi protocols. Why Flying Tulips is an upgrade for investors and traders. So here we're trying to categorize this project for our crypto IQs, and I haven't really stumbled across what I would put it in. Flying Tulip introduces a new capital allocation mechanism and tokenization designed for capital preservation and sustainable value creation through yield-funded buybacks and long-term protocol growth, fixed supply, downside protection, and constant buybacks. Here's some of their investors. Do we recognize any? Sigil Fund. Okay. Yeah, it seems like everybody's going with finance. Yeah. And I mean, Sequoia. Oh, no, that's Sequohana Crypto. I've never seen that. I thought that was something else. Anyways, yeah, it does seem like everybody's going with finance. And to be completely honest, makes a lot of sense. Finance comes in first. Infrastructure comes in first. If there's no capital and there's no liquidity to pay projects to get started, they got to pay developers. People have big ideas. They got to take loans and get going. You know what I'm saying? And if that's just not there, then nothing gets built. If nothing gets built, then there is no ecosystem, and it just dies. That was very dreary. USDD. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to drink some water. Or maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. Spent like all day running around. And then came home and was like instantly got a stream. So I didn't get no reset. FTUSD is their stable coin. And you can get yield with it. Okay, that was just light and dark mode. Do they actually have like a Web3 app that I can launch? Doesn't seem like it. So I guess I'd put this in the financial category. I'd like to niche it down. Like, you know, you have your categories, but then you want to niche it down a little bit more. I want to pull it up on CoinGecko. See if they even have it. Flying tulip. But they have a different symbol. See, what do they say the ticker is? Oh my goodness, with the pop-ups on Crypto Rank, they drive me nuts. I don't really say what the ticker is, so hopefully this is the same project. Yeah, they just call it DeFi, derivatives and perpetuals. I don't know if this is the same thing, but it looks like it probably is. Yeah, they do have the same symbol, it just looks a little different. Okay. He says, "You smart underground." Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, let's roll back. See, what else are we missing? Everlyn. The more I say it, the more I know I've been over this coin before. $72.4 million in market cap. And let's go check out the website. It says .ai. Everything is .ai right now. Your dreams as video. Everlyn is the fastest video AI in the world. Okay. That's cool. But can it follow directions, right? That's really the question. Can it actually follow directions? All right, so it's AI video generation. Not like the sombrero videos, right? Did they make those sombrero videos on Evelyn? Hilarious if you know what I'm talking about. Crypto Maniac waving in the chat. What's up, Crypto Maniac? I appreciate you being here. It's Monday. We are just catching up on what has gone over the weekends. Anybody with any big oh, Watchman. What's up, Watchman? Glad that you're here. I almost missed your comment. Anybody with any big crypto news or anything over the weekend? Anybody seeing any big trending news articles? I actually haven't. A little off basis today. My day has been thrown totally off kilter from my normal routine, so I actually didn't get to look at any crypto news today. So anything big going on out there? Cajun. What is Cajun? Got 3 co-founders. They raised $13.5 million. Cajun builds gaming communities across genres and geography where players connect through shared passion and reputation building achievements. These verifiable players profiles often publishers target insight to tailor experience and build loyalty. Oh, Jimbo. All right. He didn't actually say Jimbo. It just says JMBO 708. Says, "Hello, guys. What's up? I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you dropping a comment. I love when new people comment. Pretty sure you knew. I don't think I've seen you before, but maybe I have." All right, let's check out the website when it comes to this Cajun. So, building the world's largest verified distribution protocol we call Verify. Or VRFi. VRFi? I don't know. I guess it is just Verify, huh? Interesting. That's kind of a new term. I haven't seen that one around. So we are Verify. We are transforming the distribution infrastructure of the digital economy, powered by verified real users. Our reputation framework lets users own their own digital identity while businesses grow with speed and trust. Focused on AI, gaming, DeFi, consumer AP, our mission is to create A fair and transparent ecosystem for everyone. Verified distribution protocol. Kgen Engage. Retention protocol. K-Store. So let's see. Watchman says ICE blockchain finally dropped their app. Okay. And JMB0708. Can I just call you Jimbo? Because it looks like it's going to say Jimbo, but it doesn't. Alex recommended. Okay. I remember Alex. That's awesome. I'm glad he recommended us. That's an awfully nice thing for him to do. Cointelegraph did an overview on it. Okay, well, we'll check out ICE blockchain. I know we've gone over it a couple of times, but I'm glad to hear some news around it. Watchman understood the assignment. He brought the news to the chat. So where were we? Let's get back to this. Kgen engages. I don't like when it hovers over. It goes away from what I was trying to read. So Kratos, verified human AI training. So very much in distribution protocol, but also AI. Loyalty protocol, and they have a K-Store. Can actually click. No, it's just no more. It doesn't actually take me anywhere. Okay. So protocol users touting 38.9 mil. That's pretty wild. Now anybody could put numbers on the screen. Proof of treasury. They have 22.7 million. Let's launch their little app thing here. They had 3 different things you could launch. So the first one says engage. Engage.kgen.io. Vietnamese voice script. That's very specific. News headline read. Daily routine talk. Collect audio descriptions of users' daily routine to train AI. That's weird. Alright, this is the one I was missing. Swarms, or I think it's supposed to be like swarms. Survive relentless waves of swarms, a thrilling game where you grow stronger to conquer. Okay, so they have a game built in. Mint your gamer identity. So this is going to have a gamer identity type of thing, you know, like you have like a PlayStation name. It's Jesus, but in English does not sound good. Or Jesus, right? I'm not Spanish, as you can obviously tell. JMB, yeah, we'll just call you JMB. Crypto Mimi coming through. Hey, what's up? We're deep diving and researching as we always do. Right now we're looking at this Kgen.io, and this is pretty interesting. What was the market cap on this? See if I can pull it up on CoinGecko. Sure can. But it's in preview only, so it looks like we've got another one that we are up on. I realize I don't have my notes. Let me grab my notes. Of course, I encourage everybody to take notes, but you do what you want to do. If you think you're going to remember all of these different projects, and I don't take crazy notes, I mostly just write tickers down and maybe like one word as to like what they are. So this is gamer IDs. All right. Let's get back to the website part. It's pretty interesting though. Definitely got some stuff going on here. Does any of these work yet? Just want to click on one of these random apps, see if it works. Always got to verify that you are a human. Start K-Quest. All right, you got to be signed in. But what's up with the sign in with Google? This is supposed to be Web3, guys. We should be signing in with our wallets, not Google. I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, it's great for onboarding. I mean, I guess since they're doing like gamer IDs and stuff like that, it makes a lot of sense to have like a Google option. But there should be like a MetaMask option or something like that too, right? All right, let's go back to the main website. Let's launch the store. What is the store? K-Store isn't available in your region. I mean, you could at least still let me look at it. It'd be the nice thing to do. Anyways, not able to actually launch that. Definitely doesn't seem like it's friendly to American users yet. Multilingual verified human experts for AI training and evaluation. 1 million active network, 60 plus countries, 20 plus languages spoken. Alright, I like the color theme and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. The project looks pretty cool. It's not out yet. We'll have to keep an eye for it. Here's your co-founders again. They raised $13.5 million. Let's go to the latest. They have some other ones. They had raised $10 million and $20 million. So you can get an idea of what the market cap might be. They raised a total of $43.5 million. That should be enough money to get them started, right? Then we have this Clink Finance. I don't know why their little icon reminds me of the flying tulip, which was also a finance project. Also seems like it's not out yet. How much money did they raise? It's not set yet. They got 3 mil. And there is a IDO tomorrow. Okay. Let's go back to the overview and hit the website. Again, another financial product, not very retail attractive most of the time, but that is what it is. And this is Clink Ecosystem, powering the infrastructure for Web3 affiliate earnings. This is about affiliate earnings. Okay, well, they got my attention here. Clink is the infrastructure token for Web3 affiliate offers, powering a global online earning platform and a plug-and-play monetization layer for dApps, games, wallets, and protocols. Actually, that sounds pretty cool if you really understand what they're putting down there. The affiliate economy is booming. I mean, affiliate marketing. Yeah, that's what it literally says. I didn't even read it yet. Web2 affiliate marketing drives 17 billion plus annually. Oh, wow, that's quite a bit of money right there. And what is affiliate marketing? Well, it's when you have like an affiliate link and then you market something and you click on it, get people to go to the link and buy stuff and you get a commission. Seems like I haven't heard a lot of crypto projects really taking on that narrative. Got to bring the desk up a little bit. So it is interesting to see somebody really start to take on that narrative. Shout out to anybody who's rolling in. Welcome to Underground Crypto Deep Dive Research Show. Looking at this new coin Clink here. And they have a what is Clink? It's going to take us to where we just were, wasn't it? Okay. This does look like it's different. Clink powers a global consumer earnings platform, a B2B affiliate technology for Web3. Earn daily payouts by completing online offers. Open the app. So they have a whole app and everything. So play Sea of Conquest and you'll get 114 of their tokens. So they have different little things that you can do and earn their token. Okay. Uphold. So what is their token worth? Did they give us a price per token? You're going to have to pull it up on CoinGecko. Let's see. Clink Finance. It sounds cool. It's worth $0. Is that what it says? No data here. So it seems like they really haven't launched yet. That's really what I'm getting from this. And at the same time, they've already got an app. They've got some things developed. So it looks pretty cool. This is one to keep an eye on. I probably wouldn't be all that interested in it. Unless, there's always the hope of airdrops and stuff. But I wouldn't be that interested unless I knew how much they were worth. Because, yeah, you're going to get, 1,000 of their coin. But what is their coin worth? What if their coin is worth 0.00001? Well, then I wouldn't be all that excited about getting 1,000 of their coin, would I? But if their coin's worth 50 cents, now we're talking. says Clink is a trusted online earning platform that lets you make money every day by completing simple tasks and offerings. You can earn cash or crypto rewards for trying new apps, answering surveys, playing games, joining social quests, and even participating in airdrops. Yeah, that's cool. That sounds like exactly what it is. So when they say affiliate, they more mean like, I guess, they're serving you up the affiliate links, because when they say you'll earn this for clicking on this and doing that, you know, the task, they're the ones serving you the affiliation, right? And you're getting a reward for it, but it's not like a commission necessarily. It's like they're getting the commission, right? Clink adds credit utility mechanism. So advertisers pay for offers placements on Clink. So pay in USD or pay in Clink, and then team converts to Clink. Okay, so no matter what they pay in, it's getting converted to Clink. Constant commercial purchasing of Clink. Added to company's treasury. Utility for growth and payout, and payouts for users can be in USD, BTC, ETH, SOL, or Clink. It's a really cool idea. Does anybody remember those websites that you used to go to like watch a survey, the survey websites, and you'd earn like 50 cents for like a 200-page survey? And everybody thought they were going to make a living doing that. And then that whole thing tends to like resurge every once in a while. It's pretty funny. Oh, this thing just cycling. I'm surprised they don't have a coin launched yet. But it's a cool idea. Not 100% what I thought it was at first, but it is a cool idea. Definitely worth keeping an eye on. Ah, the pop-up keeps getting me. Driving me nuts. Come on, Crypto Rank. You really got to put pop-ups on us? CoinGecko doesn't do that. Crypto Mimi says, wait, though, they used to give away BTC for surveys, LOL. I don't know if you're talking about what I was talking about or what you're talking about. And they probably did give BTC away for surveys. I have no idea. BTC wasn't worth that much at one point. All right, let's keep it moving. What else do we got on the radar today? We're almost hitting our first hour. Man, that hour goes by fast. So we got our recently listed coins. Crypto Mimi says, I'm old, LOL. How old do you got to be before you can start saying you're old? I don't ever want to say I'm old. Even when I'm old, I'm not going to say that I'm old. I'll just maybe feel like it. So we go to, let's see, this ICM.run. It's a random one. We're pulling a random one out here. Let's go to the website, because the categories on Crypto Rank, are not very good. Welcome to, okay, so it's a game, right? So welcome to ICM Run Investor Center. Okay. Apply to the incubator to have your project below. Only submissions from founders are accepted. Okay. Very interesting. So it's just an incubator. It's not really anything else. And it has $26.2 million in it. He says 45 and thriving. And Blue Sky says 45, that ain't old. That's the best age. All right, all right. I'm not quite there yet. So, Doghouse coin. And I keep seeing so many Doghouse. Who knows which one you're supposed to buy anymore. Yeah, Plazy the dog. Binance the yellow robot. Just kind of looking through some of these coins just to take a look at HODL. You know, just to read the names. We got Polka Battle. It's a blockchain service. on Solana in Pokemon style. What does that even mean? What is Pokemon style? Doesn't that even look like Pokemon colorway? Battle complete dominate. The ultimate Pokemon battle arena. Okay, so this is actually Pokemon. Wasn't expecting that. I was totally expecting it to be something different. So it says no Pokemon found. Well, yeah. I just heard of it. Okay, well, apparently there is a whole Pokemon arena in game. Seems interesting, but they could do a lot better job on their website. I am a hard critic of the website. Let's be honest. Like, how is this Pokemon battling and all of this stuff, and there's not one picture of a Pokemon? I mean, I'm just thinking from people land on your website somehow and they get excited and they want to like get involved and they want to actually play this game. Well, you could at least have some pictures of Pokemon. Come on now. Zebek about to do something. Okay. Yeah, that's one that we've been watching for a while. It says free to play. Doesn't seem free to play. Seems like you have to buy some NFTs or Pokemon NFTs or something like that before they're gonna let you play. And I'm here for it. Like, if you can get into this and it actually earn you some money. See, for me, at the end of the day, it's about earning some money. So like, if I can't earn any money on like at least a somewhat daily, if not weekly basis, then I don't really care one way or the other. I don't care what it is. It could be zombies fighting each other, and I'll buy the NFTs and fight other zombies if I'm going to make some actual money, if it's actually going to be play to earn gaming. If it's not going to be play to earn gaming, they can keep it. Press the like button, everybody. Just gently. LOL, that's hilarious. Appreciate you saying that, Blues Guy. Let's get back. I'm trying to get back, and it's just like not going. What is going on? Does this to me when I'm streaming sometimes. I'll be just clicking things over and over, and it just does nothing. And shout out to MemeX for just having a Web3 version of Twitter. Slightly disappointing with the activity on here. I get better engagement, though. It makes me feel somewhat better. My first post got like 746 impressions. And then it's been less and less and less from there. They must boost your first post, right? It's got to be what it is. What is going on? Did like my internet just go out or something? No, the stream looks good. Come on. It's got to be the Crypto Rank website, right? Here, let me try to refresh a different website. Yeah, it refreshed right away. So this is on Crypto Rank side of things here. All right, well, we'll move on. We'll go to CoinGecko. Yeah, see, CoinGecko uploaded instantly. Let's go to Top Gainers, Top Losers. So, JMB, that's what I'm going to call you, JMB, says, where is the X account? So, this is MemeX. You may have heard of the project Meme Core. So, this is their social media, Web3 social media. And you basically, I do have a link to my profile in the description, but basically you got to go to Meme Core. So, let's kind of walk through this real quick so I can show him. Because I do think it's really cool. But who knows how well they'll do or not do. It looks well. So you go to Meme Core, ticker M. I'm doing this through CoinGecko, obviously. But you just go to memecore.com, really. And when you get to memecore.com, there will be a link. You got to actually click the website to make it go. And the website is so busy. Trying to remember how we got here last time. I I don't know. Their website's so busy it never works well. Where was MemeX? Is it in their ecosystem? Okay, so let me get you the actual website. So the actual website is memex.xyz. Oh, mine. Okay. Well, I don't know if you caught what we're looking at here is not actually Twitter. This is MemeX. If you want my actual Twitter, I can bring that up. All right, that's what's up, man. Blues Guy says JMB just joined the Discord. That's awesome. I look forward to seeing you in there. Feel free to ask questions, hang out with all the other people as well as me. Who is this? Who is this person? I don't know. They reposted my stuff. All right. Very interesting. That they just don't look like real people. Very weird. What is going on here? Anyways, Crypto Ron with the blue check mark. Can you see it down here in the corner? That's my actual X. And we're growing over on X for sure. And you're definitely welcome, JMB. Shout out to everybody who's rolling in. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Show. Did you know there is a Web3 version of Twitter, of X? And you even link your actual X account to it. I'm on my profile, so you're just seeing my posts here. But what's really cool about it is if you go to campaign, they're giving away some money. I mean, you're talking $10,000 prizes to like the top 30 people. 5,000 after that, 2,000 after that. They're giving away to like the top, what is it? It's like 500 people or something like that. Yeah, they're giving money away to the top 500 people in this new DeFi, social-fi kind of narrative. So hopefully that gets somebody's attention here and they understand that there is some money to be made here. Popping in here tonight, says Crypto Maniac. You know, you're just popping in and out. All right, I'll go back to my profile. I don't get anything for telling people about this. I do not have an affiliate link. In the description, I do have a link to the website, to my, profile. But it's not an affiliate. It doesn't cost any money. I'm not actually getting anything from doing that. Anyways, let's move along. To top gainers, top losers. Now, Chain Opera AI is up 500% in the last 24 hours. It's pretty good. Bless, we've talked about Bless many times in here soon. Pretty sure we've talked about soon, but let's just double check because there can be a lot of things with the same, ticker very close. Oh boy, what about Giggle? I don't know. What about Giggles? Let's check that out too. We'll do that one next. Let's look at Soon. At 76 cents, $204 million in its market cap and infinite max supply, making the circulating supply pretty much useless. May 22, 2025, Solana contract, BNB Smart Chain contract, and a base chain contract. Let's go to their Twitter. Thank you, Blues Guy, for putting that. And here is Soon. How do I have more notifications? Oh, okay, it's JMB. That makes sense. I was just on Twitter. All right, Soon. Solana Optimistic Network. Mainnet ARC. Okay. So Optimistic Network. So is that like ZK? It gets confusing because you have Optimism Super Chain, then you have Optimistic rollups, like a ZK roll up, obviously different, but in that whole settlement kind of end of things, technology. So when I hear them say Solana optimistic, just like optimism the blockchain or optimistic the roll up. Says Giggles pumped past $100. Yeah. I was unsure about that one though. I wasn't sure if it was gonna really follow through or not. So this is soon. No website though, right? That's kind of a fail in my opinion. It is a layer 2. It's a smart contract platform, cross-chain communication, and it's got the Binance Alpha Spotlight. Let's take a look at Giggles. Wow, I didn't spell that right at all. For some reason, when I just type with one hand, I spell everything wrong. If I type with two hands, I'm usually much better. So, new channel. I like your name is new channel. That's pretty cool. It says, hi. Hey, what's up? Appreciate you coming in. Welcome to the Underground Crypto Deep Dive Research Show. 241%. If you want to raise your crypto IQ, you've come to the right place. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Matter of fact, this is random, but I just want to say it. I won't be able to schedule the stream as early as I'd like, and I won't have as much time to set up the stream. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going live. I don't see why I wouldn't. I should be back well in time to go live, but I do have to go pick up the lifer from Miami tomorrow, but very early. And so, well, I have to leave very early. It's like 3.5 hours there and like 3.5 hours back. So it'll take up most of the day. So it's going to be odd. I'm sure I'm going to go live. I just don't know how prepared I'll be for our usual Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Raise Your Crypto IQ streams. Just thought of that when I was saying, you know, raising your crypto IQ. Anyways, moving on. 94.8 million. I mean, it did get the move. And I thought that it would. Just because of the connection to CZ and him having it on his Twitter gave it a lot of validation. So it did the thing. It actually went all the way to 117. 118 really. 117.96. Well, is it too big now to get into? I don't know. I feel like I missed this boat, so I won't dwell over that at all. What's the meme core faucet? Is this for real? Let's check this out. Over here clicking all the wrong things again. What is Insectarium faucet? So it says meme core. Alright, so they gave me some meme core. But it says meme core Insectarium faucet. So now I'm really lost. Because am I actually getting meme core? Or am I just getting something else? And then how much meme core did they actually give me? What is meme core even worth? So many questions, so little time. Alright, let's figure this out. Let's see what they actually gave us, right? So they have a faucet. But it was weird because instead of just saying like a meme core faucet, it was called like an Insectarium faucet. So meme core is worth $2. I really need to change. Come on. Ah, here we go. To meme core. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing on the kind of back end of this. I do apologize. Doesn't say any tokens. I'm actually in my MetaMask wallet right now. I'm trying to see those meme core tokens or whatever it just gave me, right? And on what chain did it give it to me? Well, it didn't drain my account. It didn't steal all my money. So we were looking at this, for anybody who's wondering what I'm talking about. So you can claim every 24 hours. This Insectarium Block Scout. Okay. And it said that I received it too. But I'm trying to actually find it. It's very weird. And there is an actual chain. MemeCore has its own chain. But honestly, when I go to like the MemeCore chain, nothing really comes up as far as transactions. Yeah, nothing. Is it a different? No, it's the same address. Anybody else tried this? Anybody else know how much MemeCore we're getting? Or if we're even getting the original MemeCore? It says don't be greedy, you gotta wait every 24 hours. But I can't find it. So where did y'all send it to? It's kind of annoying, but it's worth checking out. Because, I mean, if I hit it every day, am I getting $1? Am I getting 5 cents? Am I getting $5? Probably definitely not $5, but... And I wish I could just make it so you could see what I was doing, but I don't believe it shows the little pop-up window for MetaMask. Yeah, anybody else gonna go try this? Let me know if you get anything substantial out of this faucet. I'm really lost. I don't know. Because if it's not, why wouldn't it go to the MemeCore chain though? Because this is literally MemeCore and the token's MemeCore. Really feels like it should go to the MemeCore chain. Seeing a bunch of random tokens in my Binance Smart Chain. Obviously they're worth nothing, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'll get off of it, but I would have liked to seen that. Watchman says, went to another vid for a moment, and for some reason, again like last time, the volume in the stream is a bit lower. Really? Yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know. It sounds like something that's going on with your phone, though, to be honest. Alright, well, that was kind of interesting. Can we... I want to look at other stuff. Okay, I have to actually click the thing up here. Create and manage non-fungible and... fungible and non-fungible MemeCore tokens. Remember, MemeCore is also a launch pad. I should have done my due diligence when MemeCore kind of first came out and was pumping. I kind of ignored it, I'm going to be honest. I don't do that very often. So every swap, here's a swap for it. It looks like they're building out a pretty good looking ecosystem though. Is this another faucet? Oh no, this is the same faucet. And they're going to call me greedy again. I'm going to still try it again. I don't think... Usually when you have a contract address, it doesn't really matter what chain you're on when you copy it. It's going to be the same. And then it usually will apply to the one that makes the most sense. And that's MetaMask. That's my experience with MetaMask generally. And yes, it's going to tell me I'm being greedy. Yeah, don't be greedy. Wait 24 hours. I don't know. All right, enough of that. It was cool. I would have liked to actually seen the token show up in my wallet though. So I really just wanted to know how much we got. Anyways, we came here because we were talking about MemeX. memecore.com/ecosystems, probably the easy way to get to this. Antsgate, they have a decent looking ecosystem over here though, I do have to say. And moving on. What else we got to talk about? We were at the top gainers, top losers. Watchman says, on the road, so a bit hard to hear. If I was at home, the volume would be good. Should I start yelling really loud for Watchman so that he can hear, and then everybody will be able to hear too well, and then they'll all leave, and it'll just be me and Watchman, right? It's a good idea. All right, we were in the top gainers, top losers. One of the best places to find new upcoming coins is the top gainers, top losers, right? Because if you have a really tiny, this is why, is because if there's a really small coin and it gets even a little bit of movement, like if it's $1 million or $500,000 and then it moves to 2 million, like that's like a 4x, like 400% or 300%, you know, it's going to show up usually in your top gainers, top losers. So then we have this Norris protocol. On days like today, I'm like, why do I not do this stream sitting down? Why do I insist on doing it standing up? I don't know. I don't want to be lazy now. $54 million in market cap, Ethereum contract, Binance BNB smart contract. Decentralized post-quantum infrastructure. We have definitely looked at this. Yeah, talk to Lucy. Yep, we've definitely looked at this. Incredible network growth, first in production, post-quantum blockchain, and all of that good quantum stuff. Decentralized post-quantum infrastructure for Web 3 and Web 2. Vitalik Buterin proposes a hard fork strategy for Ethereum to protect funds against quantum computing attacks. That is a narrative I think we will hear more and more and more. So, Blue Sky said, what did I miss? Dry was away. I was away. I don't know, because I don't know how long you left for. Sorry, man. I wish I could be more helpful than that, but I don't know how long you were gone. Has anybody here ever heard of this Norris protocol? So, quantum computing and things. I mean, I remember when they said that quantum computing is probably the only thing that could hack Bitcoin. And that kind of sent everybody in a frenzy. It was quite some time ago, and I don't really hear people really worry about it on the daily. So, did they figure it out? Is it something that we still need to worry about? I don't know. There's nothing we can do. I mean, who has a true quantum computer nowadays? Mostly only governments, right? You got to keep them things at very low temperatures. I heard that they built... Oh, what was I watching? I watched something that said that like China built the first quantum computer that didn't need to be kept at perfect zero temperature. So once that kind of tech gets out there and is usable and it's not having to be kept at zero temperature, you know, then regular people might get it in 50 to 100 years maybe. I don't know. How long will they gatekeep that technology from us? That is the question. I don't know why it won't just go back to the top gainers, top losers. Punk strategy down 33%. I don't know why that makes me happy, but it does. Quack AI. Obviously AI, ticker Q. 69.1 million in its market cap. Ethereum contract, Binance Smart Chain contract. Let's check out the website. I'm trying to remember. There was an AI that it was like an AI agent swarm kind of thing. I had bought some in my Soulflare wallet. Oh, Blues Guy says he's gone like 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I think we were trying to get... There was a faucet on MemeCore that gave you some MemeCore. And I put in my wallet and it says it sent me something, but I couldn't find it. So Season 1 airdrop is live. Check your eligibility. Airdrop vesting schedule. 10% unlock at token generation. 1 month cliff. Remaining 90 released over 4 months, so linear. Very interesting. And do we dare connect a wallet to this? Absolutely we do. What's the worst that could happen? Just lose all my money. No big deal. Definitely shoot it into dark mode. It's the only sane thing to do. Check eligibility. Surely I'm eligible. Although I've done nothing in this ecosystem, I'm pretty sure. But why not check your eligibility? Did it do anything? So I connect my wallet, but then it doesn't do anything. It's kind of annoying. Did we get the airdrops for doing nothing? I've heard of it happening though, for sure. Someone's acting like it doesn't like my wallet or something. Unknown connect wallet to check. I've connected my wallet like 3 times. Let's go back to CoinGecko. What ecosystem? Yeah, Ethereum, BNB, easy. MetaMask definitely goes with that. So they're gatekeeping my airdrop right now. It's my airdrop and I want it now. Let's go. Oh, hold on. I know what the problem is. I need to change it back to Ethereum. That's what the dealio is. Wait, it says it's in Binance Smart Chain. That should work too. Usually when you're not on the right ecosystem and you go to connect, it'll ask you if you want to switch. Yeah, it just says question mark connecting. What a bunch of junk. Alright, moving on. I hate when the websites don't work. But what can you say? This is tech. It happens. Money come, money go. No attachment. Well said. Quackopedia. Oh wow, it's got like its own little AI bot. AI governance and beyond. You can join the Telegram. I mean, it's AI, build on AI chain. Trying to find some more like, you know, niched out information here. Doesn't really seem to be giving me any. Is that where we just were? Okay, that is where we were. All right, cool. All right, so Quack AI, ticker Q. Keep it on your radar. And again, I keep seeing useless coin pumping. Supposed to be worthless coin pumping, not useless coin. I don't know why I care. I just like worthless coin better. But I didn't buy any of either one, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Blue Sky knew what I was talking about. Glad somebody got it. And Noma on the top losers of the day, only at 11% though. And Noma did get another pullback. It went all the way back, making like a double bottom on the chart. I thought we were really getting like a cup and handle. Now we have like a double bottom. What is going on with that coin? I have no idea. It's like they're trying to sell it off and get a better price for it or something. Time will tell, time will tell. Well, we've looked at so many of these. Ribita by Virtuals, BitLight. We've been over that a bunch of times. PolyQ, Origin Trail. I want my airdrop and I want it now. Yeah, exactly. What do you mean I didn't participate in anything in the ecosystem? Shouldn't we all get free stuff? Isn't that what we all decided? All right, so we did the top gainers, top losers there. This dang pop-up. They have trending, all categories recently listed. Do they have top? Okay, gainers. That's what we want. Still getting used to crypto rank. So what do they have? So this is change in 24 hours. Yeah, we have some different ones on this list because we have Bankless and we have Habitat. Bankless is a meme coin. Like when you make a bunch of money off this meme coin, you try to send it to your bank, they'll cancel your account and then you'll be bankless. Perfect. Perfect mathematics. Let's go to Habitat. 11.97 million in market cap. But what's the point of it, right? From the sun to your wallet. What does that even mean? Habitat transforms access renewable energy to intelligent computing infrastructure. So they're going to turn renewable energy into computing infrastructure. Not solar. Well, I don't really have any faith in this coin if that's what they're going to be doing. Anybody see that giant solar farm? I think it was in California or something like that. They had to shut it down because it was not producing at all what it was supposed to be doing. That's what's going to happen to that project probably. Boom. Boom, just like that. Let's see. 2.7 million market cap. All right, well, if it's any good, it definitely has a very low market cap. From off-chain to on-chain, new paradigm. Definitely hearing a lot of stuff about that, right? Launch gamer boom. What else we got here? The Pioneer AI-driven data incentive layer for real world. Why do they keep wanting to make everything blurry? It's kind of annoying. It's like, hey, I'm trying to read that, you know. They just really want me to go here, which I did go. A portal empowering real gamers. Okay, so this has a lot to do with gamers. Bind EVM address, download the app. I don't know if I want to download the app, you know, when I don't even know who you are. We haven't even gone out to dinner yet. I don't want to download your wallet. And at least airdrop me some money first, and then maybe I'll download the wallet. So this looks pretty cool. This is Gamer Boom. Loot the pot. Countdown. Quests. Mining. Can you really mine it, though? Is anything really mineable anymore without actually having like a mining rig? I'm not a mining guy. Anybody in here actually big into mining? Something I always wished that I did, but I never did do. There's plenty of times I had the money to buy a little ant rig or something like that, and I never did it. Like a dummy. Could have been mining Caspa that whole time. I could have made some serious dough off of that. They just really want you to download this, and I can't figure out why I would download it. There's nothing here. Sorry, I'm in a rare mood tonight. I really am. So wager. So you can wager. Like, what do you do on this, though? Where's the game? Isn't there supposed to be a game? Do I have to download the game? Is that what it's about? Let's go to their Twitter and see if we can't figure something out. Sometimes at that point, there'll be pictures of a game or something like that. And we can kind of get an idea of what in the world this thing is. Where AI redefines everything. So is it a game or is it AI? Or is it an AI game? Okay, coming soon. From data to meaning. I don't know, kind of looks like a cool project, but I just can't put my finger... Can't put my finger on what the heck it is. They're going to have phones? They're just trying to hype us up here. I never did go ever look to see if Elon Musk was actually putting out his own phone or if that was just a meme that I was looking at. I don't know. They really want you to bind your EVM address and download their app, but like, for what though? Back to this again. All right, I give up. This is why having a good website is really important. So empowering gamers and SocialFi, real-world assets in internet capital markets. As the pioneer AI-powered data incentive layer built for mass adoption. Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense, you know. Incentivizing mass adoption in an AI-powered data. So data incentive layer. Okay. Gameplay as equity, monetizing in-game behavior, social RWAs. I mean, they just went over all of that. Yeah, it's just that once you launch the whole Gamer Boom thing and you go through the portal or whatever and you get over to the actual Web3 app, there's just nothing going on here. So they need to keep building. And I guess I'll leave it at that. And when they build some more, we'll check it out. And we'll go from there. Cool looking project, though. Chat's doing well. It's Monday. I can tell everybody's got the Monday energy up in here. Except for Blues Guy. Blues Guy is on it. Sorry, I'm not trying to call nobody out or nothing. Just usually the chat's going nuts. Underground, thoughts on Lena, brother? Let's go check it out. keep calling it Lena. Is it Lina? So it's at $434.3 million in market cap. It's down 23% on the max chart, so it's never gone back to where it came out at. 72 billion tokens, 15 of those, 15.4 billion are actually out, so very small amount of tokens out. Ethereum contract and its own contract. It is a layer 2 on Ethereum. I have been over this website a lot of times, and I just don't understand when Ethereum wasn't winning. Is it when like everybody got down on it in the bear market? But they were down on everything. Everything was not winning. So building the layer 2 where Ethereum wins, Lena. I don't know. I mean, kind of reminds me of like how Polygon was supposed to be this awesome project, and price wise and stuff, it's done nothing. I don't even know if Polygon, let's pull it up. Is Polygon even past the price point that I bought it at like last, running into bull market? Oh, it's right. It's called Matic now, right? Or no, it's Pol. That's what it is. Yeah, Xmatic. 25 cents. I bought it at, I think, 29 cents. I don't know. But that's just kind of what it makes me remember, because it's a layer 2. And now, of course, it could do something totally different. It could have a totally different way of doing things. Don't get me wrong. Just because it's a layer 2 doesn't mean it's basically Polygon, right? Just how do you know if they're really going to make money? How are they going to make money? I mean, unless you go to the white paper and really dig into it. It's all speculation anyways, so at this point, it doesn't really matter if they do anything they say they're going to do. The best chain for ETH Capital, okay, so they're very much about liquidity. There is a lot of liquidity and money going on. Claim your drop here. So they have an airdrop for us. Lena airdrop. Let's check our eligibility, because I have done so much in their ecosystem. Why does this keep pulling me back to like Meme Core? See, this actually worked. Let's see. I just know they're going to give me some coins for sure. Definitely. No tokens at this time. Oh, come on, man. I worked so hard. Nah, I'm just messing around. I didn't do anything that I know of. Yeah, the MetaMask card, Myriad. I mean, it's just very financial, honestly. It's very ecosystem driven. Atomic Wallet. All right. Get rid of the little tabs we don't need. So this is Allo or Alio. We're just really digging into these small coins right now. It's at 40 cents, 226.7 million in market cap. What else we got? Let's go to their website. The blockchain built for payments, so more finances. 99% of blockchains put your financial life on display. Every payment, business transaction, and payroll detail is permanently broadcasted to the world. Well, yeah, that's what transparency is, right? Alio is the first blockchain that enables private and compliant payments. Sure. Not against it. Alio delivers the benefits of an open blockchain secured by ZK knowledge proofs. Zero knowledge. Or ZK proofs, however you want to say it. So privacy. It's like a privacy layer for payments. Is that good? Is that bad? Is it Pirate Chain? Is it Monero? Do we need another one of these? I have no idea. Why is it cool when they do it, but not cool when Monero does it? Why is it not cool when Pirate Chain does it? Sky AI. It's a blockchain service. Let's take a look at it. 37.7 million in market cap. Blues Guy says thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And that goes for anybody else. If anybody else has anything they want me to go over, now would be the time to do it. What is this? Is this the album cover? For you know what? Somebody drop in the chat what this album cover, or what this reminds you of an album cover. Few will know. All right, what is going on? I don't like this. Sky AI, extended MCP and aggregated on-chain services. Okay. Does it say playground? Let's go to the playground. So there's a new version of whatever this is. It looks like a chat bot. Yep. Sky AI chat. How do we get started? Tell me something about token Sky AI. Yeah, do that. Tell me about it. So I have to connect a wallet or you won't even talk to me? Bougie. Shout out to JRod7. Join the Discord. Hey, whoever that is out there, thanks for joining the Discord. We really look forward to seeing you in there. I'll be on the road a lot tomorrow, so anybody who wants to be active in the Discord tomorrow while I'm on the road, that would be dope. Now, one thing is we can even do, yeah, Pink Floyd. Yep, Blues Guy nailed it. That's exactly what it reminded me of. We can do voice calls and chats and stuff like that in the Discord. So if you're somebody who wants to ask questions, but you don't feel like typing a bunch of stuff out, just know you can leave voice recordings and stuff like that in the Discord as well. And was I done with that website? I don't think I was. It's a wild looking website. How MCP benefits blockchain. MCP eliminates large language models to fetch on-chain data, aggregate data in real time, unlocking autonomous decision making. Okay. Can we keep going through the universe? Database size, 60 plus official tools. This is very AI infrastructure centric. Let's use the word centric. Also, 2:15 tomorrow, my Anoma video drops. If anybody is interested in maybe an easier recap of Anoma, most of my underground cryptians here, they underground cryptians, I like that. We might just keep expanding on that. Anyways, most of you guys probably feel like you know Anoma really well. But if you could at least like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff, drop a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. And we want to get monetized so that I can just focus even more on giving you guys great content. Immediately empowers LLMs to analyze real-time data on-chain. Complete general on-chain operations with an assistant of LLMs. So this is for users. Ecosystems enhance the on-chain data interaction capabilities for any agent. Developers improve Sky AI capabilities through IDE or MCP plugins. Cursor, clean, stuff like that. If you know, you know, right? Extend MCP, not MPC, resources. So this is all very techie AI stuff, probably boring you to death right now. They launched the playground, which we went to the playground. Let's see, we're already at that was the bottom of the website, right? This is their little roadmap. Not crazy detailed, but that could be a good thing. If they have big goals, they don't have to have a lot of goals. They just have to have good goals. Let's go to the playground again, now that we understand it a little bit more. And it's just a chat bot. I mean, that's really what I get from this. This is just a chat bot. I don't know. Didn't seem that exciting. Very, very, very cool website. Blues Guy says, I got a bag of Anoma. I have a very small bag of Anoma. I'd like to add some more Anoma, to be honestly. I like it. I'm going to keep it. I'm not even going to correct it. Hello Labs doing something. That's an old one that just did nothing. And Hannah Network. Let's go check out Hannah Network. I'd actually much rather pull it up on CoinGecko. I just like the way that they aggregate information on CoinGecko. I put haha. Maybe I am tired. I feel like I say that every day. I do apologize, man. I didn't drink any coffee before the stream today, though. Usually I at least get a shot of espresso in. I don't need to do that because it makes going to sleep terrible, but need that energy. $19.2 million market cap. And this thing has just gotten crushed. 64.4%. At 22 cents it came out. Now it's chilling at like 8. Binance Smart Chain. I mean, we've been over what this is a few times. Still has the really lame website. They had a really dope website. Okay, well, I don't want to oversell it. It wasn't that dope, but it was a pretty cool website, none the least. And then they switched it out for whatever this is. So deposit assets, earn points by play, Hana Fundu, team builds. Okay, I'll sign up with my email, I guess, and see if it changes the website. Maybe they just put a wall in front of the website. That might have been what it was. No, now we're here. Hana Funda. Something you can collect. Yep, Blues Guy backing me up with the information there. Love that. Token generation event. Connect a wallet. I mean, I came to the website like twice. That should earn me an airdrop, right? Sorry, the airdrop jokes just don't get old to me. Drum roll, please. Claimable amount of Hana, 0. Well, that sucks. Also expected. What is there to even... I love a lot of this airdrop stuff, too, because, like, this project here, what is there to interact with? Like, what was I supposed to do? There's literally nothing here. Okay. To make Hana Funda hands. What are they talking about? So it's like a card collection? I'm so lost. Maybe we do need to go to their Twitter. So they're in phase 3. Why don't they show us the collection, though? What is the collection? There's a bunch of cards? Are these the cards? I don't think so. Official Dapper DB says, hello from Bangkok, Thailand. Keep up the good work. Looking for alpha from you. Love it. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you stopping by. We are definitely all in the trending and new coins all the time that you're probably not going to see in a lot of places unless they've paid a certain influencer to really shill their coin. A lot of times you're not going to hear about them. And this is Hana. We've been following this for a while. We've been following this before it even launched. It's very interesting looking, to be honest with you. I didn't mean to click that, actually. But just trying to figure out what is going on here. This looks like it has like an NFT collection of some sort, but they're all locked. You can't see them. And have they even been generated yet? Maybe this hasn't rolled out yet. This is a very new project, guys. And where were we? So we were originally here at the token generation. We checked to see if we could get any airdrops. I knew that I wouldn't, but it's always worth checking because you never know. There's been times that I've gotten like tiny amounts of airdrops for seemingly no reason at all. Official D in the house. Welcome. I joined your Discord as well. Sweet. I really appreciate you commenting, not being scared to come up, say hello, comment, let us know you're here. I think you'll enjoy the ecosystem. You say you're from Thailand. Okay. So I don't know what time it is for you. I'm like, where is Orhan from? We have another guy who's from somewhere over there who's very active in the community. Orhan. I think he might be from Singapore. I'm not sure. Or did he say the jungles of Thailand? Right now, my brain's a little fried. If you were to ask me that 6 hours ago, I would have known the answer to it. But right this moment, I don't. This is one of those ones where it's like, it might be worth digging through their Discord for this project. But I'm not going to do it right this second. Heck, why don't we do it right this second? Let's do it right this second, right? So let's pull up their Discord. This is the deep dive show for sure. First, I got to get into it, and then once I get into it, I'll actually bring it up so you guys can see it, right? So verify. I don't understand. Oh, it's a reaction? Usually they have something for me to verify. This is weird. It says originally from New York area, living in Bangkok now. It's 8:30 a.m. here. Okay. Yeah, and so what made you move to Thailand? Is it just because I see a lot of stuff about how nice life is over there, especially if you have some American streams of income? Okay. So I will port you guys over so you can see what I'm seeing. All right, now you should be looking at what I'm looking at here. This is Hannah's Discord. Let's go to announcements, I guess. See if we get anything. Social poker. There's a poker event going on. Is that like that seems so not what this project is really about, but I guess it's about SocialFi, so that's interesting. Capsule.shop is now live main. It seems like it's a weird thing is it seems like there's a lot of projects, maybe not a lot, but it seems like there's stuff going on in the ecosystem. But when you go to the website, it doesn't really seem like there's anything going on, right? Says I invested $500, but I received $250. What does that even mean? Oh, in the pre-sale? It says they don't care. Sorry, man. That is not looking good. I mean, how long ago was that posted? At 7:04 a.m. and they don't have anybody involved with their team, like, communicating? Yeah, it says, I'm not surprised Hannah isn't building anything tangible. It's a rug project, and it could be, for sure. No benefit, I think. I mean, what they were planning on or saying they were planning on doing was definitely big, right? This was the recent tweet. It mentioned airdrop and distribution in stages. Well, that makes me nervous because I had linked my wallet to it. Need to go unlink that. Said, hard to explain in words. Found peace here. I'm IT and finance guy. Crypto is now my passion by merging them both together. Anyways, this chat, not for my story. Hey, we're open to your story, man. I'm like, don't say that. We definitely want to know. Also have found many crypto people here. Good networking. Yeah, I'm sure there is because I see plenty of people coming to our chat who are also from, Singapore, Thailand, all those types of places. I'm here in America, but that most of these people in the chat are from all different places. So H. Hanaski, founder of Hannah. Then he says Plasma. What, XPL? Blues Guy, are they connected to XPL? Doesn't look good here, actually. I'm like immediately going to go to my wallet and go into connections and rebuke them for sure. If you don't know that you can go to your connections on your MetaMask wallet or any wallet or anything like that, and you can disconnect from stuff. That way they can't retroactively come back on you there, right? And it's no big deal, because if you ever want to connect to them again, you just go back and connect again, right? Simple. And I connect to way too many things probably. So it'd be smart for me to get rid of a few of these. Bear with me 1 second while I delete a few of these networks that are connected. And if you've never done that, well, I highly encourage you to do it. Man. All right. Well, that's enough of Hannah. Doesn't look like Hannah's doing anything. It didn't look good in their Discord. When there's people in there saying that they have issues and stuff, and you just see nobody commenting back to them for like a full day, you know, from 7 a.m. this morning, like, that's not good. It's not a good sign. Also, their website kind of looks about the same, because you go to their website and you start clicking around and it's like there is nothing. There's a bunch of words on page and stuff, but there's like not really anything, right? What is ARCs? I like their little, I like their logo. At least it's kind of catchy. Okay, what just happened? I clicked on it, then it disappeared, and it like substituted it for something else. There we go, ARCs. Like endlessly need water. I need one of those hiking backpacks with the little straw that like sits on your shoulder. You can like constantly drink water from. That is what you need when you're live streaming, especially if you have a ceiling fan above you just absolutely going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Whoa, 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 blue sky. Smell fish. Yeah, Hannah doesn't feel right. I agree. The first website they had looked really cool. Obviously, I'm accustomed to reading many, many promises of many websites, right? So I maybe should say it more, but like I don't believe anything that I read on any of their websites. I take in information. This is a good moment to stop for a minute and let's talk about, this is crypto IQ raising, but this is also just IQ raising in general, right? This is just smart. You have to be able to take in information, hold information, like remember it, and entertain it, you know, almost like metaphorically chew it around, see what it feels like, see what it tastes like. Basically, before I make this too complicated, take in information without having to feel some type of emotion about it, right? You don't have to strongly agree with it. You don't have to strongly disagree with it. You don't have to be mad about it, happy about it. You just take in the information, you just hold it. And you just hold it until it is usable in another scenario, like it combines with other information. You start seeing it line up with other narratives and things like that, so that you can make good decisions. But not everything you read you have to believe in. I see some people, they'll go to like a website, they'll read it, and they'll be like so bullish on the project, and it's like, just because they said a bunch of cool things doesn't really mean that they're going to do anything that they said they were going to do. You know, it's called speculation, right? So you want to follow the speculation. And again, here's the other side of it. It's more crypto IQ kind of thing. You go to a website, it has an awesome website. They're well connected. They do a bunch of things. And then you look to see if other people are going to speculate. You start to look at how many followers do they have on Twitter, like, because it's other people's speculation that's going to drive the price. The actual project itself doesn't have to do anything that they said they were going to do, especially in the short term, right? Because you have different timetables you're dealing with. So in the short term, they don't really have to do anything. Put out a really cool website and make a bunch of promises. Money comes in, people speculate, right? If it's a bunch of nonsense, the early investors and the people, they're going to probably dump because they know it's nonsense, or the people who made the project. And then whoever really bought, whoever drank the Kool-Aid is really going to be the one stuck with the bag. But if you're smart, you can get in, let it run up a little bit if you're not too greedy, and then pull out. The hard part is selling. So you need a price point to say like, oh, I'm gonna buy, just using Hannah for an example. I'm gonna buy Hannah. I'm gonna put $300 in it, and then when it doubles, I'm gonna pull it out. You can even set your sell on on a spot market or something, and then walk away. Now you should probably monitor it, right? And probably a good thing to do, like say you were going to do that with Hannah, right? You put $300 worth into it, and then it went up, your $300 was worth $320 or $350. You could put a sell order at like $270 to where you could only lose $30. You're up a little bit, so if it goes down, it's going to sell you out before it dumps horribly. And when it goes up, you can get your double and not be greedy. Whatever it is. It's just talking about making decisions and actually selling and having a plan before you get into different projects and stuff, so you don't just marry the bag and hold it forever and then they do nothing and then you just ride it all the way to the bottom. Just some food for thought, right? Yeah, Blues Guy says emotionless, not to be gullible, naive. Did you know that when you talk about gut feeling, it's real? The same cells found in the brain also found in the gut. True fact. Yeah, actually, I did know about that. But I appreciate you saying it. So this is ARK. Really, really held the tension there. You're like, is he ever going to talk about ARK? I am going to talk about it. A new world token. That's not what we want. Alri is a world where various humans' value can be turned into assets and used in social resources. ARKs is a token issued to make its construction faster. To realize this non-centralized system, we will operate in a unique way. Settlement tokens, governance tokens, utility tokens will also be issued. Please enjoy the new world, which is full of fresh value and lighted up by ARKs. Okay. That sounded like a bunch of nonsense, to be honest. But they might have a vision. They might actually have a good idea. They just might be bad at conveying that idea on paper. Right? So our company will be responsible for the issuance of ARK. At the same time, we will set up a new ARKs Foundation and lock 50% of all issued ARK up as foundation asset. As a result, we are going to build the third-party system which can use assets efficiently for society and users. Instead of centralized token management, IFA pledges to dilute centralized control and contribute the whole society. So you're running on a promise here. I don't know. About ARKs. Just you click about ARKs and it drops you down the page like an inch. It's like, it's right here. That's hilarious. Yeah, who knows if this thing is ever going to do what it says it's going to do. I have no idea. And what I really meant to say was, who knows what it is, because it's talking about these ARKs, but they haven't defined or told us what an ARK is. Like, what is an ARK? Like the token as an ARK, or get involved. I'm good. I'm real definitely good on that project right now. They're going to have to show me way more than that. All right. And it's time for our random dollar gamble of the day. I'm just going to act like this is an actual segment that we do every day. We don't really do this every day, but we might do it now, because why not? It's still crypto. This is a crypto gambling platform. I can send crypto here and I can withdraw in crypto, so technically this is crypto. How do you guys feel about that? So the actual game that I'm playing on stake.com, with my free spins, by the way, I'm not putting money in here. That is entirely way too loud. Hopefully it's not too loud on your part. You have to actually roll 10 times to kind of complete the game. So we really need we need one of the tokens here. So it sets up at the top. I was playing this yesterday and I realized I really didn't explain it all. All right, so we'll do a spin, right? Okay, so the choice spins is like the feature. The lady is like the best thing you can possibly get in a row. And there are like these coins. I'm hoping, oh, okay, now we can get one. So yeah, these wilds is basically what they are, but they hold them. Let's see if it washes us here. Wow, it washed us again. So lame. Again, I've won the most money off of this at one time anyway. That is. And we'll take our last couple of spins here. If we can get a win or two, we could probably keep going, but it doesn't look like we got any favor going tonight. Yeah, so you get the coin and then it stores it at the top. And then when you hit your 10th spin, it'll bring as many of the coins out as you got as a wild. So we'll spin our free dollar every day. It's just a fun little segue to break up the show. How do you get the free spins? So once you have an account on stake.com, you just go to your wallet and get your free spin. Here, I'll bring it up. So it says wallet, and there's a little drop down, a little arrow. Or no, you actually click where it says wallet. Then it says daily bonus. I've already collected it, so you can see it says like 21 hours before I can collect again. So there you go. And you can get a free dollar worth every day. A lot of times I'll stack them for multiple days, but I think we'll just play our free dollar every day just because it's a good little segue of things to do. It's kind of like when I bring up Gala Games for a minute and I sell sugar to the neighboring people. But again, you know, it seems silly, and you're not going to win every day. But I've won literally thousands of dollars by doing it. It's free money. Who could be mad about that, right? They don't really owe you anything, so if you win any free money, it's a win. And I think you need like, I don't know, like $68 to withdraw out. And you can withdraw out I usually withdraw in XRP. How much money you have to withdraw depends on what you're withdrawing in. So like if you wanted to withdraw in BTC, I think you have to have like $85 or something like that. But it's definitely fun. I don't encourage anybody to like gamble, to like put your own money in there and gamble, unless it's like very little amounts of money. And I have several other websites that I get on daily and just grab the free money, you know, and do about the same thing. But they're not crypto related, so I don't know. I don't feel like I should probably bring those up. So what else do we got to look at? Man, we are all on top of the impulse. I'm glad that we could still find some quote-unquote newer coins. And again, for everybody, I don't really know how tomorrow's going to go. There is a chance that I don't live stream tomorrow. I really don't think that's going to happen. I really shouldn't even say that. Because I really don't think that's going to happen. But it's out there. It's a possibility. Wow, this zero coin is going to zero. Legit. And it has less than $1 million in its market cap. It's a meme coin. Zero, the meme coin that embraces nothingness. Is everybody going to do this now? Is this what we're doing now? Meme coins are worthless. I mean, in a way, they're not wrong. All right. Does anybody have anything that they want to talk about? Anything anybody wants to say today? We're back to the crypto bubbles. Let's look at the hour. It's looking a little red. We should port over. Oh, wow. Have you guys been looking at the Discord the whole time and nobody said anything? Crazy. I know a lot of people are just listening. Dang, so nobody even saw me spin. That's wild. I thought somebody would say something. So let's go back to crypto bubbles. Wow, okay, so everybody was just looking at Discord the whole time? All right. My mistake. I can't believe I did that. Let me check the audio and the sound real quick. All right, audio seems good. All right, guys. Well, that was really quick. So Blue Guy says, "Wait, what?" Yeah, I had it on the Discord for Hannah that we were looking at, and I guess in OBS I never swapped us over to, Chrome or the internet or whatever that I'm looking at, and so I was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. And nobody could see any of it. And then I just thought it was crazy nobody said anything, but that's okay. It's no big deal. I just went to stake.com. You were asking me about free spins. Maybe you were talking about in Discord or something. I was talking about stake.com. And I even played some free spins and stuff like that. And it's sad nobody saw it. Oh, well. There is always tomorrow. So, yeah, I pretty much touched on the fact that tomorrow I don't really know what's going on, but I'm pretty sure I'll be live streaming at night. I don't really see why I wouldn't be. Kgen, Kgen, I think is one of the more interesting things we looked at today. Can anybody tell me what their favorite project we looked at today was? Okay, so Blues Guy says he still got it because he's looking into stake.com. Nice. I know that they make me use stake.us, but I know they have another platform for people who are not US because of all of the regulation and things around slots, So it is what it is. And we are 4 minutes away from live streaming for 2 hours here. Like I said, I do have to pick our main man Sam up in the morning, so I'm not going to be running no 4-hour stream tonight, that's for sure. I feel like we covered a lot of stuff. I felt like the stream went really fast, actually. It's kind of wild. And AIA. Let's take a look at AIA and just see what it's done lately here. This is just a small coin that we've been looking at. It's not like I think it's like phenomenal or anything like that. Official Dapper says, I learned that a project needs a good website. Exactly. It's actually very important. Because when people go to look at it themselves, you go to a website and it sucks. I mean, it immediately influences how you feel about it. Now, is everybody investing off of what websites look like? No. Everybody's not doing that. So, $2.56. What are we doing the last 24 hours? Up a little bit, down a little bit. 7 days look pretty good here. It's up 600% in the last 7 days. With a SWI contract address. I like seeing a token that's just mostly SWI forward. Binance Smart Chain as well, doing well. Let's go to the website. Yep, king of 3%, exactly. Thank you for sharing your biggest asset. That is your time, exactly. And I thank all of you for sharing your biggest asset. That is your time. So AIA wants to build trustworthy AI autonomously, right? That's their vision. We've been over it several times. I wasn't trying to do like a whole review of it right now, but I did want to just look at the price action for the day. And it had this big blow up to like $3.54, and then it pulled back immediately. People sold off. Still pretty small though. Haven't seen AI projects really getting the boom here lately. And yeah, with that, I really wish everybody a good night. I'm going to hop off at the 2-hour mark so that I can actually get some sleep, because I don't know, I think I have to leave my house at like 5 a.m. or 4:45 or something a.m. in order to do this the right way and make sure I'm not late and whatnot. Because if I was late to picking him up, I don't know. I never would forgive myself for that. I'm just not the type of person to be late. I'm always early, if not on time. So if this was the one time that I was late, that would really suck. So everybody have a good night. Still didn't get that ending visual made. I really need to do that. So yeah, everybody have a good night. I will see you in the Discord. Anybody who has a question, I'll see you in the Discord. Shout out to everybody who joined the Discord today. I really appreciate you. And we will be putting some good stuff in there. And ask questions. Let us know how you got into crypto. Let us know what in crypto that you like. You know, what in crypto is interesting to you. Is it gaming? Is it lending protocols? I'm just joking. Probably not lending protocols. Is it meme coins? What is it that you're really looking at? Do you like Solana? Are you really hyped about Base blockchain? Like, what is it that you're really into? Put that into the Discord. It says, thank you, drive safe. Have fun. Gratitude, brother. Underground. Leave early variables. Exactly. And when you're going to Miami, who knows what the traffic's going to be like. And it's actually funny because you think leaving early, it's the early morning that's actually like the worst, other than maybe like rush hour traffic. So yeah, stay underground, stay crypto. I'll see you in the Discord. I'll see you next time. See everybody hopefully tomorrow. I'll keep you all updated in the Discord. Have a great night.